sucks when you don't know the first thing you're gonna say. Yeah, I don't script my videos. I know a lot of YouTubers do. A lot of YouTubers will write out everything that they're gonna do and script it and tell you all of that. I mean, they're like, I can't do that. And well, I can do that. I'm an actor. That's what I do professionally. And I haven't quite figured out how I can write things up and not sound like I'm reading a script. So, you know, learning. So, probably all this will get edited out, or I'll throw it on the end. But that's where I'm at right now. I'm like, crap, I don't know what I'm gonna say. So that's how I'm starting. Crap, I don't know what I'm gonna say. I'm trying out the Laura Mercier primer today for the first time. I have on my Makeup Forever Ultra HD foundation that I blended with a teensy bit of the e.l.f. tinted moisturizer to sheer it out a little bit, because I just wanted a more sheer foundation today. Also adding a touch more color to it because I've been exercising a lot lately and I have a touch more color. So today I am still playing with my Naked 3 palette because it's new, I have it. And I got all of my fashion magazines in the last couple of days, and so yesterday I was looking through all of them, and now I'm obsessed with fall, and I'm determined to not do a fall makeup, even though it's like, after staring at fall fashion, that's all I'm like, yeah, I want fall fashion! So we're gonna do our gigs. That's not gonna look good. I'm going to concentrate on this part of the palette. I want to do a smoky eye that's not a really heavy dark smoky eye, sort of a kinder, gentler smoky eye. Sometimes when I do a smoky eye, let me talk and do at the same time and see if I'm capable of that. I'm going to go with this one right here. I'm not gonna do the glasses on off thing. I'll drop it down below. I got stuff to do today. You know I can't see anything. So it's this one right here that I'm using, and when I can identify what the name of that is, I will. I did discover the last time that I prefer more of in fact, I'm gonna mix that with a little of this one. I remember buying this brush at the MAC counter at Nordstrom in the West Side Pavilion over 20 years ago. And I was aghast that it cost $35 at the time, and I couldn't believe that I was spending $35 on a makeup brush. But I am still using it more than 20 years later, so I would say that the $35 makeup brush was a worthwhile investment. I think you really have to sort of assign personal value to things and look at more than just the dollar amount. I always do that when I'm going thrift shopping or flea market shopping. If there's a particular thing that I want, I set my own value on it before I become emotionally connected. Years ago I wanted one of those mirrored flamingo pictures, and it was my birthday and we went to the flea market, and that's what I was looking for, but I knew that they cost a couple $100. I knew that people wanted a lot for them, and I was willing to accept something that may have been a little lesser quality because I just wanted the feel. It didn't have to be perfect. And I found it. I found exactly the picture I wanted for $75. So when you sort of assign the value to it before you actually go shopping and get emotionally involved, it's a lot easier to spend the money. I don't know. I don't even know where I was going with that. Tangents. Today is going to be about tangents and rants. Hey, Sigh. How's it going, baby? Looking for stuff to steal, aren't you? I set up everything, because I shoot in my living room, because that's where the light is good. I set everything up this morning. Let's see, do this. I'm going to go with, I'm going to layer first this lighter color right here. Just across the lid, not quite going up into the crease. Where was I? Oh boy, it's gonna be that kind of day. I really should just shut up. It's got a teensy bit of shimmer to it, and as we addressed the other day, after 50, I'm not crazy about shimmer, but this palette has a lot of shimmery colors, and I'm just gonna play with them and try to ignore that and enjoy them, and learn to like them more. So that was this color, I think. No, we don't know what that is. That might be Mugshot. The one that I couldn't read the other day. Might be that one. Okay, let's add. Did my eyebrows too already. That's just the pencil, the Microbrow in taupe NYX. Let's do, we gotta start smoking this up. Let's get into, I'm gonna do this sort of taupey gray here. This is a little different for me. Usually I would be attracted to this color, but I wanna go with this color right here. Remember the other day I said I just keep making mistakes, and whatever mistake I make on one side, I just try to make it on the other? Yeah, I do that especially on a smoky eye. I think that's why I always end up with smoky eyes that are just really, really heavy. Plus, you know, drama. I like drama. Okay, let's blend that out a little bit. So yeah, I got all my makeup all set up. I picked out my palette, what I wanted to do. I laid it all out on my table. And then I come in. One of my cats has grabbed the paper towels, and this is what's left. He shredded a bunch of them because Colby loves paper. He is all about paper. He's super excited about it. In fact, one of the things that I do when I play with him is I get, if I've got tissue paper, or even the brown packing paper, I throw that on the ground. It makes him so excited. He just dives into it and has the best time. So I recycle things for a long time because my cats enjoy them. Okay, let's see. Let's get some underneath there. Today I'm gonna play with this Sephora pencil, which I have yet to identify what it is, but it is that earthy brown without red tones to it. So it's a taupey bark brown, a mushroom brown. What other words to describe it? It looks like it has a little bit of a purple underneath it, but it is a brown color, but very ever so slightly has a little bit of a purple sheen. I'm not sure how well that will show. Oh, nope, I can't do that. Poor setup, Monique. Okay, let's try this again. By the way, for all those sequel, don't chew on the electrical cord, honey. No, baby, that's a bad idea. Here, let me find you a better toy. There must be a better toy. Here, look. Play with that. It was a Kleenex. It's not that exciting. For anyone who's just started watching my videos, I am not a makeup artist. I am a 50-year-old woman who is coming to terms with the fact that now that my hair is a different color, I have to figure out what makeup goes with it. And none of the magazines are telling me. I might occasionally find tips in AARP, but I'm not seeing it in Vogue. I'm not seeing it in Elle. I'm not seeing it in Style, Style Watch, Harper's Bazaar. More used to do it a little bit, but they're gone. So there is no beauty magazine that's telling me what colors are appropriate with silver hair. So I'm freaking doing it myself. I'm not really a makeup junkie. I know a lot of you are. I think makeup is great, but I'm not obsessed with it. I don't have to have endless amounts of palettes. I could make this one palette work for 20 years. I don't need to have 50 million palettes. So that is where I am coming from. I'm sorry if I'm pissy today. I've had a lot of people writing me lately and criticizing things. Somebody criticized the fact that I said God bless in a video. They felt that I was Christianing them to death. And truly I just meant that in, I hope you have a great day. I hope that whatever God you worship, or none, I hope that they bless you. That's all. I don't want to force my religious or spiritual on anyone. I was like, really? Of all the ways that I could offend you, that's the one you chose? I'm not doing my job right, clearly. Oh, and then there was the woman who threatened to unsubscribe from my videos because I reviewed a product that she couldn't afford. Well, every single video that I do, everybody drops in the comments suggestions for things that I should buy that I can't afford. You don't see me stopping. I'm sorry that I reviewed one product that you can't afford. I can't afford it either. It's been one of those weeks, and of course, you know, I'm right out of a breakup, so I'm super hypersensitive and prickly. I'm trying not to be prickly, but I am prickly. Let's blend that a bit. I'm going to take this white, this ivory color, and just pop that up in here, soften everything. I'm not sure it's going to soften me, but it'll soften the eyeshadow. Yeah, sometimes you're just prickly, and I'm prickly right now. An interesting man, somebody I've known for a number of years, but we've never been on a date. Start texting me, which eventually turns into sexting. And hey, I think sexting is great. I think sexting is awesome. I have a lot of fun with it. I have a lot of fun with wordplay and double entendres and that intimacy of the back and forth. I think it's a blast. But if I haven't been on a date with you, no, I don't want to get into big long discussions about my nipples and what you want to do with them, because it's inappropriate. I mean, we've never been on a date. You've never held my hand. It seems really cart before the horse to me. So that's dating in the modern age. What do you think about sexting? Do you think it's appropriate before you've even been on a date? I feel that that shows a lack of respect. Oh, well, that just messed that up there, didn't it? Yeah. This is going to be the worst makeup tutorial ever. It's just going to really be Monique putting on makeup and ranting. So let's just accept that and move on. Not that I have any business calling any of the videos that I do tutorials. They're just get ready with me's. I'm not teaching anything because I don't know diddly squat. I'm still learning. Let's start layering on more color. That's what we do with a smoky eye. We just layer the stuff on. Still going with that pewter tone right there. I have to name this video lots of mini tangents that don't really lead anywhere. Sometimes that's just where your brain is, and I think that's okay. It's okay to be pissy and prickly sometimes. I think it's better to accept what's going on with you than to suppress it and shove it down. And go with that same unknown Sephora color. And ideally, it works best for me when I can hold the skin taut. But I did not do my electrical right, so I cannot lift my mirror onto my lap the way I usually do. Because I didn't do electrical well today. Didn't do eyeshadow well today either. Okay, pay no attention to the makeup application in this video and just enjoy it for the entertainment value of watching a prickly Monique. I do like the way this pencil goes on. It's really, really smooth. As I've gotten older, I do find that a lot of my less expensive pencils, which I've adored for years, don't work as well because they just, on my older skin, they just don't seem to flow. They don't seem to glide across the skin with the same way. It's like the little crepiness, they sort of like stick. So I'm finding that better quality pencils go on better and give me a better result. And I don't like spending more money any more than you do. Man, I am not doing good work today. I really should just stop. Okay. Clearly, I'm gonna be lousy at putting on makeup today. Let's just smudge that down and accept that we're lousy at makeup today. Get a little bit more of this dark right on top of that. Get that depth. Let's get a little more on the corners, dark color. And a little bit of this light color, again, to just around the edges. Blend that out, soften it up. We're going to take just a teeny tiny bit of a shimmer. I'm going to use this light one right here on my finger. And right in the center. That is something that many of you wrote to me and said that I should do. So now I have done it. And I am also going to blend that because a little cleanup on aisle 4. e.l.f. High Def Powder. Naked Flushed. This is the medium tone, I believe. I really, really am happy with this bronzer. Most of the other bronzers that I have are really orangey, really rust colored, and I find, because they were great when I had red hair, but with the silver hair, it's a little much. It's just a little too. And this is nice because it gives me that, oh, I spent a day in the sun without, oh, look at, you did a nice job with your bronzer application. As my earring falls off. I don't have much in the way of jewelry anymore. My house was broken into and I had about, you don't even want to know how much jewelry stolen. An 8-carat diamond necklace, gone. Wedding ring, gone. Everything gone. Even my junk jewelry. I just have a few random pieces that were sitting around and I just, you know, after that, I just sort of stopped. I didn't buy anything. Now I've got a few, I got a pair of CZ earrings for just most of the time. And this pair was left sitting in my makeup cabinet and I've had them forever and obviously need to repair that, but oh, I should not be making a video today, clearly. I am going to try using highlighter instead of blush and see what I think of it. For absolutely no reason at all. This is not a tutorial. This is an experimental. I don't teach things. I just play. So if you're looking for somebody who's an expert, I am not an expert. I am an actor. I'm gonna blame, oh, there it is. I was about to blame sequel. So we're gonna take a little of that same highlighter right here under the brow bone. And I do like a little bit of highlighter right inside this inner corner. Clean brush for that. Up until now, I had a little bit of a lip stain that I put on. It was the Revlon Honey, I believe. So it's the usual one that's just my natural lip color looking one. I would like a little bit more gray in the eyebrows. I may still put blush on, but I'm gonna hold off until I do my lips. I have a concept for this look. None of it's conveying into what it's actually turning out into, but I'm gonna stick with it. It's my concept. So I used this gray on my eyebrows before, and it's nice, but it's very dark. I'm going to try this and this. I'm gonna mix these two together. That has a sheen to it. Never mind. That one has a sheen. Don't want sheen in my eyebrows. I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna add a teensy bit of this because I don't want to make it too dark. I just want it to be really like this color. Take a little of this, a little of this, and a little of this, and a little of this, and a little flicky. I now have a gazillion mascaras to try. Today I'm going to try They're Real by Benefit. I used to have a fabulous lash comb. I don't know what the heck happened to it. I have to pick up another one. It's great for combing through when you get those stickies. I know some people take the sharp end of a safety pin and separate them. I have done that. Not with my vision now, I'm not doing it. So there is one coat of Benefit They're Real mascara. And we'll hold off for a minute before we do the bottom lashes, because we have learned that if we don't let the top lashes dry, we end up with mess all over the place. This is a NYX pencil, pale pink. This is the Doll 10 lipstick in the unidentified color, but Doll 10. Checked out their website. It looks like they have some really great products. And I will say, I've only tried one, but I like it a lot. I'm not going to use this gloss though. I'm going to try a different one that I have. We're definitely going to put some blush on. So again, this is the Flushed palette, and it's the medium tone. And I want to do a very teeny tiny amount of this pink. I don't want to have really bright pink cheeks. That's not the look that I'm going for. I just want to have a little teensy bit of color. Very, very little. Just enough to keep from looking dead. I am looking at my eyeshadow, which, now that it's settled in and I've done all my whining and complaining, I'm kind of starting to like it a little bit more. I'll still whine and complain though. Is that it? I'm gonna add a little bit more of a darker tone right here, because this is my lazy eye, and it just, when I look at it, I can see that fold of skin right there. The tie-dye helps a lot, but it's not as good as cosmetic surgery. So we went with this tone right here. And admittedly, it does have that teensy bit of shimmer, which is not doing me any favors, but I want to play with my new colors, so I'm overlooking that. Yeah, I just think that helps right there on that eye. So it's interesting when you look at my eye makeup with my eyes closed, they're probably very, very different. I don't know, I can't see them because my eyes are closed. I'll know this when I look at the video later to edit it. But coming up a little bit higher there, I think makes this eye look more like this eye, even though they're completely different. I think we're safe to put a little mascara on the bottom now. This is the Love Light Lips in Bliss. Really like these colors. They did a great job. And I tested these all out yesterday. With no lipstick underneath, and they're all very transparent colors. The Grace has, I think, the most pigment to it, but the Bliss is just a really pretty silvery pink and was sort of my inspiration for the whole look today. And I love that they light up. I struggle with liquid eyeliner, and I love a cat eye, but I struggle with it because my vision is not great. And Candy Johnson, a couple of days ago, did a terrific tutorial on how to do a cat eye. And everything that she showed makes so much sense, and I really feel like I understand it now, right from the application of, you know, pressing against your cheek and the fulcrum and all of that. It's like so wonderful, and I can't wait until I can go out and get the eyeliner that she recommended. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head, but when I get ready to go shopping, I will be checking out her video again. So if you want good tips on how to do a smoky, or not a smoky eye, she does a million fabulous smoky eyes. I love Candy Johnson. This is an e.l.f. liner until I can get the one that Candy recommends, because I want to try her method because it makes so much sense. In the meantime, I just slap the crap on. Really not doing any tight lining because I'm still recovering from Sigh on this eye. And there you have it. There is my look for today. A more mature smoky eye or a kinder, gentler smoky eye. I wanted a palette that was all sort of silvery browns and silvery pinks. And that's what we're working with. I hope you have a great day. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. God, you know, this is like the worst video to say give me a thumbs up because I am cranky. I want to leave you with like positive words. We all have these days. We all have snarky, cranky days. We all have days where we just... we're cranky with our makeup, we're cranky with our hair, we're cranky with... Okay, I'm never cranky with my kitties. They're awesome. He is zooming all over the place. Oh my God. My big cat, Colby, he is so awesome. You never see him in the videos because Colby is the chill cat. Everybody who comes over, it's like, the first thing anybody says when they come into my apartment is, "Where's Colby?" And he's usually posed someplace, and he comes right over and wants pets and wants belly rubs, and he is just chill and laid back, and I could have a party and he would be right there in the thick of it. Sequel, I haven't had a kitten in a long time, and I'd forgotten how much energy they have. He's bouncing all over. Hey, don't scratch on that. That's furniture. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Hi. You came in here with a flourish? Oh, now you're gonna lay down. So Colby is so chill and so laid back and so awesome, and then Sequel is just bouncing all over the place. He is just, it's a really fun energy. And when I moved in here, Colby had been an outdoor cat when I lived in Phoenix, and moving to Los Angeles, I didn't want him to be an outdoor cat anymore. I worried about him so much all the time, and LA traffic in a more urban area, I wanted him close to home. And I knew that as this big outdoor cat, he was going to be frustrated, and he was very, very frustrated. And that's when I found the litter of kittens. And I took these wild creatures that just every time I walked into the bathroom, they looked at me like they wanted to kill me. And I grabbed them and I hold them to my chest, and I just forced them to feel love. And I would take my phone, which I'm shooting on right now, so I'm pointing at you, that's why. I would take my phone and I would find a YouTube video of a mama cat purring. And I would put the video of a mama cat purring in my pocket, and I would take these little tiny kittens, so I would have the purring right here in my breast pocket in a shirt, and then I just hold these kittens right here so they could feel my heartbeat, and they could feel my warmth, and they could feel my breathing, and they could smell this scary thing called a human, but they could hear a mama cat purring and know that it was okay. And I found homes for 2 of the kittens, and one of them stayed. That was Sequel, and he has been a great friend for Colby, even though a lot of times it seems like what they really like doing is beating the crap out of each other. And Sequel's a small cat, and Colby's a big cat, but they are a great joy and a great blessing to me at this time in my life when I'm just really cranky. So I love you. I hope you have a great day. I will have a great day, even if I'm snarky and cranky. Just means you don't know what's gonna come out of my mouth. I'll talk to you later. Please subscribe. Thumbs up, okay?